Hey there, how you doing? Charlie Winters here. Before posting this video, I just thought I'd watch the 8 o'clock at Kempton and get in there, you beauty. I don't know if you took the prize or you was on best odds guaranteed, but you would have got 20s last night like I got. It was always placed pretty well and I was quite happy with how it was going, but then it quickened like I was going to say good horse and far from it, but it quickened like, whoa, how do I describe it? Help me out. Leave the comments if you know any comments. I won't say it quickened like a horse that's capable of a little bit of improvement, or had a handicap mark that was quite lenient. Let's put it that way. So anyway, let's get on to selections for the 10th of February 2022, which is Thursday. First of all, quick recap. So as you know, today 20-1 winner, return 12s. I've claimed 20-1 because I gave you the tips last night, and if you'd have put them on, you would have got 20-1. What I'm doing at the moment, I'm focusing on Paddy's extra place races. We're getting half decent prices. I think sometimes the prices aren't as good as elsewhere, but you get in an extra place. And what you might find is it's either Betfair owned Paddy or Paddy owned Betfair, and you can see pretty much the same market. So if you haven't got a Paddy account, there's a good chance you can put the same bet on with Betfair. But anyway, on to today's results. So at the start of today, £304.27 was the starting pot, which puts us £4.27 in front before today. £30 was staked, £45.50 returned, which is a profit of £15.50, which now takes up to a grand total of £319.77, which is a profit in the last 3 weeks of £19.77. Right, let's have a quick scroll down. So as you can see, Patient Dream, it led at the final hurdle. I was disappointed really. I thought it'd find more than that. In the commentary, I didn't actually see the race. I missed the race, but it led at the last and apparently weakened. Well, it is a bit of a lengthy running, but yeah, disappointed really. 4-1 probably tells me that it was a bit weak on the day because I expected more like 6-4, 7-4, but unfortunately a loser's a loser. Profitable on the day, but unfortunately we want to see at least the win selections winning. Right. Keeper Chris unfortunately fell. Grey Atlantic Way was given a poor ride. It wanted at least about 3/4 mile further, but it turned into a sprint. I'm thinking, what's the jockey thinking? It was going well, but I'm thinking, kick on with a few to jump. Don't bother waiting for like a sprint finish because you're not going to win that. And straight away, it just got outpaced and it came absolutely nowhere. Quick Pick ran shocking. Smart Boyo ran well, won at 20s, nice one. So scroll back up and the selection, there's going to be no win selection for 10th of February. Today, which is the 10th of February, selections will be a 50p each way lucky 15 and £1.25 win single on each selection. The first selection is Chance Finale in the 1 o'clock at Doncaster, 7 out of 10, 16-1. That's 4 places for that one. The second horse is Henry Le Bon in the 152 at Fosslas, 7 out of 10, 14-1. Third horse is Clondor Pretender in the 210 at Doncaster, 7.5 out of 10, and that's 6-1. And the final selection is Thomas Patrick in the 337 at Fosslas, a 6.5 out of 10 and a 16-1 chance. Chance Finale has got a little bit of improvement in it, and I think it's been underachieving. It's got a chance of running into a place. Henry Le Bon, same kind of story. It ran okay last time. It's hardly ran in the last few years. It ran okay last time. I'm expecting Kerry to well, I'm expecting a better run from this Kerry inmate. And I think, once again, first four, it could sneak in a place. Clondor Pretender, I expect this horse, and I expect it to lead and hopefully run very well. I expect it to be really, really close to winning this. The jockey that I actually put my hat on today, or should I say yesterday, the ninth, was Henry Brook. Well, he takes the mount today, and I want him to ride me a winner because I think he's a decent jockey. It's just a bit unfortunate today he didn't ride a winner for us. I do think it'll make. I think it could make all. Thomas Patrick, I remember this horse from a few years ago. It's getting on a bit. It's not improving. I think a bit like the winner today, Smart Boy. I think it's been messed around with a bit. I'm not saying any skullduggery is going off, but it ran okay on its reappearance in a better race than it is taking part in today. And then it was running over a much shorter trip in the same kind of race as what it is today. And it's dropped massively. I think it's £14. I think it originally it was rated 124 in its reappearance when it ran, let's say, okay. And now it's off at 110. Well, I remember this horse years ago. It was in a very decent race at Newbury, worth a lot of money. And Richard Johnson, it led, and it was being pestered all the time. And don't get me wrong, it ran a shocker, but I think it was 3-1 favourite in a very, very good race. And then even I think later that year, it ran against Clan des Orbeaux. It's like, what's that all about? And this is a garbage race in comparison. Don't get me wrong, the horse it's not improving, but it makes you wonder why are they bringing it back at this age? I think don't quote me. I've looked at the race. I can't remember right now. I think it's about 10 years old. Well, why don't you just retire it if it's no good? So I'm thinking there's a bit of something left. I don't mind the jockey Lily pinching. I think personally, I think what she might do, I think she might they call it hunt round the back. Yeah, I think they'll switch it off, and I do think a lot of these horses will fall away. I just it's not a good race. Even the ones that have won, I don't see them really being as massively progressive. So I think it could run into a place and hopefully something a bit better than that. But all four horses have got four places going for them, unless it's a large amount of non-runners. So as I said, it's a 50p each way, lucky 15, £1.25 win single on each selection. The best luck. Can you do me a favour? If you use different stakes today, smaller or larger, it doesn't matter. Do me a favour, please. It really does help. Give me. I don't want to be sound like I'm begging, but give me a like, give me a share. And I tell you what, if a lot more people see the next video, I shall let you know how many people see it and all the watch time, all the details in the back end that I get to see. It's nothing special, but I'm just interested to see how many more people actually see it when people like or share it. So if you've got Twitter, if you've got Facebook, or if you've got a mate who likes it, just say, "Oi, this bloke, yeah, he's back to a few half decent price winners in the last few days." It's not always going to. I'm talking about myself. I'm not always going to, but I'm trying. Yeah. So leave me a thanks in the comments, or leave me or give me some feedback. Say, Sean, Sean, that's my mate's name. Charlie, pick me a winner, or you're doing all right, or this is what you could do better. Sorry, I was just thinking of my mate then. He had a decent win today, but anyway, enough of that. All the best. Charlie signing out. Cheers, mate.